All right. Let me just get the rest of the stream set up and then we can get started. I don't think this game needs any introduction. Anyone that doesn't know Dead by Daylight by now, one, I'd be surprised. And two, I just don't think you exist. Right, here we go. Let me get chat going, make sure everything's good. Alright, we're looking good. Let's get into this quick. What's up, Savage? Long time. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you hanging around in a while. What happened to me? So, the last time I streamed, I believe, was January. And after January hit, spent some time off, basically spending time with family. However, we're back with Dead by Daylight. Now, Dead by Daylight is, coincidentally, what I played the last time I streamed. That was more of just, I was feeling like playing the game that time. I really love Dead by Daylight. It's one of my favorite games. That's a, like, ongoing multiplayer. Fantastic game made by fantastic people over at Behavior. And part of the reason we're back to this, number one, it's a perfect time to come back to it. The ranking system resets the 13th of every month. It is currently the 17th of March. And it is just a perfect time to get started into the ranking system. It's nice and early on. We can probably push up those ranks pretty quick. I am going to bump my game volume. But last time that I did ranked back, like I say, I believe it was January, we got to Iridescent 1, which is the highest rank in the game. So that's pretty cool. We're looking to get there again. However, we are also in a very exciting position with Dead by Daylight. I don't know about everyone else, but personally, I am a huge nerd. I've been a huge nerd for a very long time. And as huge nerds do, I like indie games and anime. And one of the anime that I enjoy, Tokyo Ghoul, is having the main character, Ken Kaneki, come to Dead by Daylight next month on April 2nd. Ken Kaneki will be added to the game as the Ghoul, which I'm excited for that. It means he'll come out this ranking season, just in a few weeks here, actually. Very exciting. And on top of that, here in 2025, towards, I believe, the beginning of summer, we are also getting Five Nights at Freddy's coming to Dead by Daylight. So it's a very exciting, at least first half of the year here for the game. I believe the killer is confirmed to have it's either going to be Shadow Bonnie or Springtrap coming as the killer. Very exciting. I'm personally pulling for Springtrap. Really the only big decision that they'll have to make with him is how they're going to make his power work and which weapon of his two most famous will he be using. Obviously, you could go with the original kitchen knife or just regular knife. Or they could go the more newer version of going with a fire axe, which could also be interesting. I will say, this is my first game back to Dead by Daylight in quite some time. So, if I am horrendous at the game, I apologize. It's been a minute, but we're coming back to it after a pretty long time. So, we'll see how I do. Okay, well, this is a really bad sign for the survivors, as one of them has immediately jumped out in front of me. Hello. Going for pallet. Okay. Good lord. You can tell we are in low ranks. But that's how these things work out. Man, that is what I'm talking about. Come back again. But she's swinging wide around those corners, and that is what's going to make her lose that chase. Got a hook right here. Imagine being Washington State. That's a good point. Should have never been Washington. Sounds like they're in the basement. Running this way. Right here under me. One hit. Going for our next. This should be an easy kind of bag right here. Shouldn't be too hard to grab her. That'll make 2 hooks very early on, which is great. What is your plan here? Nice. No generators done. They're about to be at 2 hooks. They haven't gotten Ty off hook. The Rebecca, I believe. I believe it was a Rebecca Chambers. There's a Leon and a Sable. I believe one of them's downstairs. Well, hello, Sable. You are not going to get to that, Rebecca. I'm not going to let you be doing that. Sorry. But you can't beat me with those little games, especially this low rank. She's running boil over. That is going to be a good thing to keep in mind if I'm fighting Sable. I'm going to have to really worry heavy. They got her off hook, so Rebecca. I'm going to really have to worry about keeping her close to hooks. Because Sable is going to be able to struggle off my shoulders very quickly. Kind of a weird move. Unhooking her when I'm right here and they know I'm close by. Nightfall. Or Night Rain, whatever this ability is called. I do not remember. Let's try to go find Leon. I do not remember clearly. Obviously, I don't remember how to completely use Dredge's ability because it's been that long. Ah! R2 is returning to your remnant. That's where I'm being an idiot. Hey, bud. Okay, we're back on the Fang. The only one without a hook state so far is the Leon Kennedy. Just keep her there a second longer. Now, I could have gone to the lockers behind her, but I do believe those are barred. Interesting. Why are you still so nearby? You had time to get out of here. Alright, we'll head to that generator soon. We should be able to probably get a locker down there. Never mind. They popped it, which does mean someone's still around there. Probably not a great move to give me that information. We'll get over here, break right out, and then we'll check outside the house because they've surely moved out by now. Block her right off that gen. Now boil over is going to come into play. Luckily, we do have a hook here. Wow! Okay, that is Fang, dead on hook. Sable is on her second hook. Leon is most likely going to be the last one left. He seems to really be playing an avoidance game here, which is going to help him immensely. Playing avoidance is a very good strategy against me. I very rarely lose people in chases. So most of the time being seen by me is a death sentence. So playing the avoidance game, man, I do not know this map as well as I should. Playing the avoidance game is a very good strategy against me. Not because it'll always work, but it's your best chance at getting away from it. It's just never being found in the first place. Now, we do have eyes on Leon. I will target him if possible, just because he doesn't have a hook state yet. Would be very nice to get a good beat on him, but this is an easy hit right here. And I will not waste opportunities like that. I did see someone. That's Rebecca. Okay. I believe Leon is probably still somewhere over there. It seems like they're just kind of setting themselves up for Leon to escape. We'll go back and try and hook Sable, since she is going to be the bigger pain to get on a hook. Okay, she's right here. Leon, if he's around here, I'll grab him. But we aren't just going to play the slug game forever. Looks like he picked up the Sable, so he was nearby. They're most likely okay. Going to say he's most likely booking it for Rebecca to get her up as well if he's going to play that way. Interesting. What is this plan that you had, my guy? Why on God's green earth would you do something like this? There he is. I don't know what the plan was, I guess. Now he's going to try to pick them up. Okay. She can run. She's going to go pick up Sable. We're going to hook him, and we're going to catch her basically right where Sable is. And we might be able to get both of them. Unless... No, she did pick up Sable. There she is. We found Rebecca. Got her. I believe this is Rebecca gone? Potentially. Now, Sable is most likely after Leon. That is exactly what I was about to say. We're going to get over there and get on them as soon as possible. Knock down the Sable and see if we can clean up the Leon. That's all three. Well, three of these last ones. So that is looking like a 4K first game. Not too bad. Now, Sable having boil over does mean we want to leave that hook for her. For her. I don't know if we'll get Leon to this one. Probably not. Oh, nope. We got that somehow. I really thought he was going to be able to struggle off. Sable was a bigger concern because of the boil over. Now that we have her, that's game. Nice quick 4K as Dredge to start. Now, Dredge is one of the characters I'm better with. Definitely one of my best characters. Right alongside, I would say, Wesker used to be my main, but I don't know if Wesker really is a main of mine anymore. I for sure can still pull off some good stuff with him. But, you know, main switch, I'm probably more of a hillbilly player now, which is a little bit of a radical change. That was almost iridescent in all categories. Very nice. We got gold. I'm wondering what we missed. Oh, I know exactly what it was. The Fang Min died on hook early. If we would have had another chase with her, I'd probably get another chase. All in all, it looks like Sable was probably the most experienced. Now, obviously, these reps are character specific. So, like this Jill and Fang Min could be rep 100 on different survivors. But, in general, this is probably their most experienced player with the Sable. Alright, we'll move on. chicken tendies or nuggets. I get fries on the side. That depends. That depends on the nuggets. What kind of nuggies? If we're talking Dino Nuggies win all day. Everyone knows this. It is common knowledge that Dino Nuggies are unbeatable. Let's play a game of Houndmaster. I want to get more practice with her.
Business to settle. You smell him anywhere?
Because I've played a little bit with her before. Yes, Dino Nuggies all day. Dino Nuggies for sure, number one. No beating them. Houndmaster is an interesting one. Because it's almost like a character with a dash, like Wesker. Except you have a dash that curves around objects and doesn't apply directly to you. It's a weird one to get used to, and I probably still haven't gotten used to it. Which doesn't make it better that I'm going to be playing her as one of the first characters of me coming back to this game. Looks like we're running Forced Penance. Actually, I see the merit of this. Do I prefer tea or lemonade with autism meal? Tea. I'm a tea guy. I love sweet tea. Especially like fruit teas. Mango goes hard. So I see why I'm running Forced Penance. Tinkerer is definitely just to help me find people. Surge, because it used to be called Jolt, but now that they got the rights to the demo back, it's Surge. Again. Surge, obviously, just going to be for help with gen suppression. Forced Penance, I'm definitely going to say it's because of Snug. When Snug grabs people, I've witnessed players, especially in the higher ranks, like once I get up towards the iridescent area, they'll start doing it more. But if I run into multiple survivors in one area, they're going to love to try and eat the hit for their friend while they're, like if one of them gets grabbed by Snug, Snug is the dog for context of anyone that doesn't know. If someone gets grabbed by Snug, their friends are probably going to try to body block and kind of let them go. So Forced Penance is going to help us keep those players broken for longer so they can't heal. And kind of not essentially, effectively keep them out of the game a little bit longer, which is definitely something we want.
Rats out and about.
Because if we can keep players sort of away from us while we're trying to do our business, basically, of, you know, getting their friends, it's definitely a good situation for us. Ooh, what was that? That was such a rusty move. What was that? Awful attempt to have a hit. Jesus. That was no bueno. Hi, bud.
Look at you. You're the best. Now!
Okay. I was trying to basically shorten the recovery time of the swing by hitting a solid object. Made him waste some flashlight battery there. Nice one, Snug boy. Good boy. This is bad. I spent way too long trying to get this guy. They got a gen done. This early with no hooks. Really unfortunate. Especially because I kind of wasn't paying attention. I don't know which one they got done. But I would say it's probably one in that direction. Maybe that way. Obviously they're now after the upstairs gen. Unfortunately, I do think Snug is probably going to alert them to where I am. Because he is kind of loud. We'll go after her first. Pretty obvious as to where she was going to be headed. Okay. Now he most likely took a different way out upstairs. This is good. They're going to go get the other guy off hook, which is okay. We got Snug to grab Fang. This is a Fang man. Ooh, she's got some kind of... Probably live, if I had to guess. That's a Fang Min perk. Plus that speed boost. That was way longer of a speed boost than just an injure would have caused. So I would assume she is live, which would make sense. So we'll keep that in mind. Outside of that, I'm not too sure what kind of perk setups we're looking at. Hi bud. Really weird. I expected him to not be over here again.
Good work.
But this makes my life easier. Ooh, that was a really rough Snug redirect. I am trying to do it quickly. So, I might be able to catch him on this. Probably not. Yeah, I got stuck on the car a bit. Okay, that's a very, very beginner mistake to make when you're using a flashlight. To blind the killer during the pallet stun, especially on a pallet like that where it's going to be kind of hard to do a workaround on it. Damn, I didn't know if I could get Snug to kind of redirect around that. There's the pallet slam. That was a debate. However, the fact that they are gen rushing like hell is going to make my life much harder. Sorry, bud, already too late. Okay, I don't think he hit. I can't speak today. I don't think he hit his next hook state. So he's probably going to be in the clear. This looks like the first gen they did. He's probably going to be in the clear for this hook. Yup, he's fine. This is a really bad situation for us to be in. Now, I will say I am very inexperienced with Houndmaster, and coming back to this game after a long break is probably not the best time to start playing her. I see that Fang up there on the porch. They unhooked him. Fang appears to no longer be up there. She probably dropped. Yep, she dropped over there. She's next to the house somewhere. That Quentin and whoever unhooked him probably going to try and make their way across the road. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they affected the stable that unhooked him, and she opted to stick around with him. Really, really bad decision to try and play this whole circle game with me. Nice. She went back behind me. She's right here. Good boy, Snug. Got a free hit on Quentin. Almost the down on Sable. She's just a little bit quick enough on the draw. Sometimes people aren't. Sometimes you can beat them to it. She's pretty... She might be not familiar with this map. Because that was a really bad loop that she just tried to do. God damn you, Snug. That was a really horrendous path you just tried to take. Really bad that he tries to go for, like, the lesser slope instead of around obstacles. Kind of a pain. So get rid of this. Because that is... Now that they're down to 2 gens, I'm absolutely going to damage that. I'm also going to check this one. Pretty sure it had progress on it before. It doesn't now. That gen is now my biggest concern. The one that I'm kind of centering my camera on. Really? Okay, so it's this gen that they're going to try and pop. Really strange. Actually, no, they're not even on a gen at the moment. That's interesting. Not hearing any. Which may just be them not listening very closely, or it may be that they're all bunched up behind the house or in the house. Hello, Fang. So this is the Fang she had live. I would say that's a pretty for sure live that we saw. There she is.
No.
Why? Why, Snug? Okay. That was not Tinkerer popping, that was Surge. That was Tinkerer.
Like a word.
Damn. Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll have to suffice. Hi, David.
No.
Pretty obvious where he was going to go. Easy knock. They're definitely going to go for the gen across the road that was previously damaged by Surge. I don't know if I'll have time to get over there and really stop what's going to happen. This may just be a really bad game. Which would be unfortunate. We knew they'd be over here.
No.
Quentin. Yeah, we'll keep Quentin away for a minute. Now, the smart thing for them to do would starting to work on another gen.
No.
Hey, bud. And using Quentin to keep me in a chase here. Really bad idea to leave Killers. Killer Shack is one of the strategically strongest places to play around. That's Tinkerer popping, by the way, so we have to drop that chase and pay attention to the gen. It looks like Sable's running. I believe Fang is probably still on that gen. Yep. Absolutely she is. Really unfortunate. This is just going to be a really bad game. Really unfortunate. There's that protection hit I was talking about. Sable is trying to eat a hit for Fang. But we're just not going to let that one happen. Now Sable's going to run off. Now I could have gotten the protection hit and broken her. Quentin running straight to me was a terrible idea. Okay, he's trying to cover someone on gate. Absolutely. Hello, Sable. I'll just do that. Kind of play keep away with her. Quentin's still around that gate, so we need to watch out for him.
Catch.
Got her. Nice. Very nice, Snug. I did see someone over there. Not looking great. It looks like we'll get 2, 3 if we're lucky, but I really doubt we'll get a third here. Really doubting it. They've got that gate. I knew they'd go for it. I didn't want to leave her on the floor, though. I would assume David is at that gate. We're going to send Snug that direction. I was just concerned about Quentin still being over here. Ah! Not Quentin, but David is here. And it looks like Quentin might try to play selflessly and try to get David out with him. We'll see if that pays off. I really doubt it will. Quentin may have a flashlight, so he is going to try and blind me, but he'll be behind me, so he won't blind me there. We'll be able to get David hooked. I'm not sure where Quentin is. We have a general idea, because he was just over here. I won't lie. I kind of thought he'd be on that gate. At this point, he's probably circled around to go get David again, unless he's running to his gate to escape by himself. David is still on hook. Quentin is most likely hiding, waiting for me to leave to go to the other gate to check if he's there. There it is. There's the truck. They're going to be running for the other gate, I'm sure. Yep. There's Quentin. David's trailing behind him. We'll grab him. I didn't realize Sable actually wasn't out of the game. She's not going to escape. There's your protection hit. You're broken. And she's not getting out. Come on. There it is. So there's two. That's a really unfortunate game for me. Very unfortunate. Honestly, I could have played that a lot better. If I was in the swing of things, I might have been able to get more. But also, gen rushing is such a insane thing to try and beat. It's really a tough thing to try and get past if you're not running perks for it, like the Nightmare, Freddy Krueger. Fire Up, I believe, is one of the ones that's good for slowing gen progress, because with each gen that gets done, you basically get faster, basically become a stronger killer. And that can be really effective for slowing down gen progress if you're able to bounce around a lot quicker.
This should be fast.
Unfortunately, I do think she's also not as strong of a killer as a lot of these other ones are. Which is unfortunate. I think, in my personal opinion, the strongest characters in this game are the ones with the ability to teleport around the map. Namely Dredge. I think this is one of the strongest killers in the game right here. He is so, I'd say he, but it, whatever this thing is, it's such a strong killer. And I believe all of that comes from the ability to teleport around the map to the lockers. I don't really think Nightfall does all that much for the Dredge. It's basically a little bit of a perk. It's not a strong ability as being able to teleport around those lockers. And on top of that, it almost has Spirit's ability, where it can teleport back to its husk that it's like kind of astral projecting outside of. It can come back to the husk to get them. However, it can see them the whole time it's in like its little projection form. And the husk is a lot harder to see than Spirit, because Spirit just kind of leaves her physical body there. If I remember correctly, Dredge, its physical shape is what chases you, if I remember correctly, and its husk is just like a little black void, which makes it way harder to read. And then on top of that, you have the ability to teleport around to lockers, which 99% of generators in this game have lockers near them at the very least, if not in the same like 15-foot area as them. It is just an insane power. It's definitely one of the strongest killers in this game. And then outside of those killers that can sort of teleport are the killers with speed. Killers that can move around the map very quickly. Because at the end of the day, what's going to win you a game of Dead by Daylight as the killer is going to be how fast you can control the map or sort of get around. Because with 4 survivors running around, it's going to be really hard to manage them all if you can't get from one corner of the map to the other, because they will scatter. At the very least, they'll probably break into teams of 2. I don't see many groups running around as a 4-stack, mostly because it's just a horrible idea. It's a really easy way to have everyone be plucked off at the same time, really. Oblivious, that's actually really good. What is the charcoal stick? Oh man, that's a really rough set of add-ons. Basically, it's hard to avoid the crows if you weren't really paying attention to where to put them. And once they hit you, you don't know where I am if you don't have direct line of sight. Which, considering line of sight is not the easiest thing to achieve in this game, especially with maps like indoor maps, like the game is kind of hard. Cold Wind Farm, all of the corn is pretty rough to try and catch people in. Actually, no, we're going to open up, because I'm not probably going to be doing the random perks, but we can hit the compendium. Dominus. What's in conviction? Hex the third seal. I don't even remember whose that is. Hex ruin. Oh, we just need to claim the epilogue for that. That'll be good. Hex ruin, I believe, is a hag perk. Right? Oh, third seal is also a hag perk. I knew that all of her perks were hexes. That was kind of her thing when she came out. So I did know that she had 3 hexes. I just wasn't aware as to what they all were. I knew Hex Rune was one of theirs. Oh, grand. Well, unfortunately for these guys, dressing the same actually is a good way to kind of screw yourselves over in games with me, because I try to balance who gets hooked, and I try to kind of spread the hooks out. But if you all look identical, I'm not going to be looking at like their real names and trying to track it by that. I just can't. I don't want to devote the mental capacity to doing that while I'm also losing my full attention to try and play Dead by Daylight, because it is a very engaging game and you kind of have to devote a lot of focus to being a good killer. But them all dressing the same, if I can't tell on contact who is who, I'm not going to be able to spread those hooks out. It's just whoever I see is going to get hooked. Mount Ormond and Spawning Hatch in Killer Shack. Okay. Mount Ormond actually has a history with me playing the artist. I don't know why, but a good amount of the time when I play artist, I get Mount Ormond. What is good, King Thunderstar? How's it going, man? Ugh, good to see you too. Back in the chat. Back for another late night Dead by Daylight stream. I did look at your stuff as well. Saw that you also stream, or well, at least, you know, film Dead by Daylight, whatever, record it. It has been a while. I don't know if you're aware, I don't know if you keep up with it, but next month we're getting Ken Kaneki as the Ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul. Big excitement for that, at least for me. And then in summer we're getting Five Nights at Freddy's Ormond Lake Mine. This is completely new to me. This is a map I don't know. Where are my gens? Okay, so it's looking like those, and that way is going to be our main direction. Probably like an oblong rectangular map. It's looking like pushing this way is a good method. Someone with a flashlight behind me to the right. We have Nicolas Cage right here. Well, I say Nicolas Cage, they're all Nicolas Cage. Who is that with the flashlight? Well, I know it was Nicolas Cage, but probably this one? There's this thing. Kind of figured he'd be smart enough to know what I was doing. Okay, so it's going to be a bully squad. Not that big of a deal. It should be pretty easy to kind of deal with them. Flashlights are something that don't really affect me too heavily. I'm usually able to handle it pretty well. So I'm not too worried as long as they aren't gen rushing, which, considering the amount of dedication they put towards grouping up to blind me with multiple flashlights at once, I'm not too worried about it. It's looking like they're probably not devoting too much to generator rushing. Instead opting to try and kind of meme. Not a good strategy against me, for sure. This basement. This will be pretty much a guaranteed hook. Nice. It's looking like this will probably turn out to be a 3K. Maybe a 4. There he is. Kind of figured he'd be here. I didn't think he'd stray far. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so he's probably going to loop to the inside of the building. He did. He's going for the save. Okay. There's your hit. Hitting you again, and he's down. Window. Yep, can't quite hit it. I can hear, bud. Someone was still over there. There it is. There you are. Don't know what the plan was on that one. Seems like a really bad idea. That's another one down. He's gonna go to his friend. There he is. Once again, not too sure what the plan is here. You're not getting into that pallet. I don't want any guaranteed saves on you. They're probably gonna go pick up ID over there. Which is fine. However, hemorrhage might be keeping him on the floor a bit. I will throw a prayer that way just because I heard one of them. Hi, bud. What is that machine? I can feel the rust. Luckily it is slowly being knocked off a little. Nice, we did hit him with that. Kind of play a pallet game here. Cool. One of them is still in basement. I really thought they would have unhooked him by now. Not gonna lie, with a bully squad, I was really heavily expecting boilover. I was expecting boilover to be prevalent, actually. There was one. I thought multiple of them would have boilover, but I haven't noticed any boilover yet. Which may mean that none of them have it. It may also mean that I just didn't notice. Hey, bud. Okay, that was the one that just came off hook. I didn't even notice he's healthy. We didn't end up downing one of them. I hear him to my right. So he's on the floor that way. Okay. We'll get him. They're far enough away, I don't think they can all the way over here and get him. Help him. That's this one. I believe that's his second hook. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. One of them's behind me to my left. He's going to go for the unhook. Unfortunate. This is going to be a hook trade for them. Sorry, bud. I know how to curve. It is much too late for you to flashlight me. Is he really going to try and play around killers right now? I know I said earlier killers is strong, but it's not strong enough to the point where you just want to kind of mess around with the killer when you have a chance to run. Now we are going to actually chase him all the way around now, mostly because the hooked Nick is right there. Interesting. Okay. Oh man, it is really bad for me that I don't know this map. Really, really bad. We're gonna give that up. I don't know this map well enough to be playing a chase with him in an indoor section of this map. And when I say I don't know this map well enough, I mean I don't know this map at all. It's kind of nice that they've been keeping me around Killer Shack. I know probably it's because they're expecting Hatch to be there. I mean, let's be honest. That's plot twist. I don't know why you would try and do that when I'm right here. But I know they're expecting Hatch to pop in killers, and that's probably why they've been trying to keep me here. But it's actually really working out in a really bad way for them. I can just make you waste your battery, dude. It's probably working out in a way worse way for them than they thought it would. Because I don't know this map. And they for sure could have messed with me just by taking me around the map. I don't know it well enough for, you know, to get away. Or not get away, but like get around the map efficiently. They totally could have played me with this map. But because they're using sort of like bad bully squad tactics, I mean, let's be honest, it's not efficient at all. There are 3 gens left. They are not going to make it out, not all of them. Especially with this guy being the one I'm chasing. And he is on death hook. I know he is, for a fact. There he goes. One of them's plot twisted. The ID guy. He had hemorrhaging and everything else on him. So he definitely plot twisted so he could full heal. Yeah, nice one, bud. You are way too late to try and do that. Not gonna work. There we go. Made him waste that pallet stun, and he's probably gonna waste this one as well. Yep, nice. Munch that pallet. Really bad idea to play that game. He's behind me. Okay. We're not going to win this. I'm just going to use the crows to damage you if you keep trying to play this game. Okay. That is one of the nice things about artists, is if people are being dumb and trying to use little rotations on you, it's really not a good play, since the birds can not only tag, but also do damage. Okay, this is one of those loops that we just kind of want to keep him here. And he'll be kept here as long as we just circle with him. Okay. And he left that. That was a really bad rotation to try and use. Okay. Not marked, but we'll pick this one up. That was Tinkerer popping, so they are working on gems again. I don't know how many hooks this one is on. 2 now. There's that generator popping. Now they are stopping my aura reading ability, which is actually a boon to them. It's going to help them a lot. I will say, not all of them are getting out, especially not this one. That's this one gone. Now, I won't pick him up yet. Okay. He'll leave. Kind of figured. I see you, buddy. You're not getting him out like this. He may get out, but not like that. Would have been really good for him to plot twist, actually, if he had it. But he didn't. Really unfortunate. I would assume the guy with Twitch in his name. Somewhere around here. Probably as a backup or something. Unless he's just sitting around killers somewhere. Really terrible idea right there. Now, what he's doing is he's trying to pull me away from his friend. Exactly for that reason. Okay. It's very obvious that he was trying to pull me away. And it's also very unfortunate that that just did not work. Terrible idea. Especially because now I can't be flashlight blinded. Not anywhere near in time. Sorry, bud. Now we'll see if I'll catch him. Yep, we will. Because he is a really, like, foolish player to try and do that. One of you is not getting out now. Or that. Don't know how he sort of teleported into the exit. Don't know how that one worked. But alright. Man, coming back to it, I can feel the rust. That is really rough. I'm tempted to try Billy. By try Billy, I mean just try him right now. But I'm also a little nervous about using Billy, because Billy curving, trying to get used to it again might be an issue. We'll give it a shot, but he's also a very map-specific killer. He's kind of bad on a lot of maps. Use Ebony Memento, why not? We'll see. I'm worried about Billy. Because any map... Ooh, I almost left the lobby like an idiot. Any map where there's like just a lot of wide obstructions, are really bad for Billy. He's still usable and he's still viable because you can still do like across the map travel, and even in things like Hawkins, there's corridors and things for him to use. I'm just nervous about some maps. If we got something like Gideon's meat plant, we could be alright just because there's a lot of open space for him to run around. But a tighter indoor map, I don't know. Billy could be really bad. We'll see. There's some areas in some maps that just Billy can't handle the loops. He's very bad at getting stuck on loops. Luckily, if you don't try to play the loops, and you try to play Billy in a way where you just don't even act on loops. If they try to start looping you, you just abandon, and you just cross the map, find someone else. That's a really viable way to play Billy. That's how I played Billy a lot of the time, actually. And I think one of the problems is a lot of people like to, I'd say a lot of people, but this is from way back, so I don't even know if it's a real issue anymore. But people used to love to hook camp with Billy. I don't play Survivor, so I rarely see other people play Killer. Aside from my friends in customs, and obviously we kind of put shame on hook camping. But people that hook camp with Billy, it's such a bad move with Billy. Like, yes, if you want to sit there the whole match and just guarantee a hook, guarantee a kill, whatever, it works. It works less so now because I know they did put the safeguard in so that if you hook camp too close, they can just unhook themselves. Sadness. Yep, match canceled. Like they did put in the hook camping safeguard where they can just kind of get themselves off hook if you camp on them. But with Billy, you should always hook and then leave. You have a chainsaw that empowers you to move very quickly across the map. So when they do unhook, you can get back there quick and pick up whoever got them off hook. That's one of Billy's greatest abilities, is catching people that unhook, because he can get there fast. And if he's anywhere close enough and you kind of anticipate the unhook coming and you start going there ahead of time, you can catch people. He's so good for it. And a lot of people like to use him to hook camp. And I just don't understand that. It just seems like it's against their best interest. I feel like Billy is really better played as a hit-and-run character. Where, yeah, you get one with the chainsaw, hook them, leave, go try to find someone else immediately. Also, this is good, we're not getting any... We're getting all, like, blood point items from the survivors, which means we're not going to be running into a bully squad. We're not getting, like, map choosing or where hatch is spawning. We're pretty much not going to have a bully squad. I haven't even been paying attention to who they are or what items they're bringing. Ooh. Okay, this is a bad map for Billy. It's doable. I just don't see it going well, to be honest. Now, first thing I do like to do with Billy is to cross the map. Because typically survivors will spawn semi-far away from you, and they'll find generator pretty quickly. They're probably on that gen, to my rightish. No? Really weird. Ah, they're over here. Got her? Now if we can just keep pace with her. Here's the problem. See, she's going to be using this loop now. And like I said, Billy can't handle loops. He's really bad about it. If we can just corral him until we get a clean shot with the chainsaw, like this. Okay, he knows what he's doing somewhat. Damn. Yeah, we're not going to win this. Or at least, I may catch one or two, but we're not going to do too well. He's going to hop in a locker again. There it is. That was a fatal mistake. You can't fool me twice with the same thing like that. However, they made enough progress that they've got this in the bag pretty much. They're going to gen rush me to hell. Which is a, like I say, a very strong tactic in this game. Gen rushing is an insane tactic to try and beat. It's really rough. However, if we can keep kind of playing this hook roulette wheel, where we get them one by one and kind of just have them trade hooks with each other, that would be really good for us. And where's the other one? Yep, there it is. There's our new target. Sorry, bud. Unfortunately, it does appear that this is a bot, which, if that is true, that's very unfortunate. Actually, wait, no, bots usually have the bot tag, don't they? So it may not be. I wanted to say it was a bot because it kept running in a straight line while the chainsaw was going, which is a really weird thing for a real person to do. Right, bud. Billy can curve around objects. She'll run off. I just wanted to spook her. She's the one with the flashlight. She's the one that's going to cause problems for me trying to hook. That should not have been a thing. Don't know how that was landed. No, she's actually smart enough not to go for it yet. Okay, she's just going to do her original thing of trying to lead me away. While a friend comes in on hooks, we'll just eat that pallet. And now she unhooked. There it is. That was a pretty obvious unhook. Timing, I mean. Okay. You see pulling around, he is. Staying to my right. And now he's just going to try and loop me. Sorry, bud. I am not afraid to basic attack. It's Billy. Really unfortunate. Because he's going to eat up a lot of my time. Especially if I try and keep this pace up. He's just going to keep like pallet slamming right in my face. That is definitely the Belmont. And I believe the dude named Hype Ghost. There's that one. You gonna go that way? There it is. Got him. There she is. Hi, gang. So I'm gonna say the Belmont was probably the one trying to do gens, which is still most likely true. Her trying to blind me is not going to help, especially from that range. Bye. Just a bad idea in general. I wonder if she's going to try and blind me. Most likely, because they do seem pretty determined to get all of them out. Which obviously is too late for that now. I'm surprised. I thought she would try and follow me. Okay, yep. You know what? We'll go after her. Just because it'll get that Belmont to go after the other one. And this is the perfect angle. We're going to line up here. Wow. I really thought I was going to cut off the Belmont. I didn't, because he's not going for the save, I guess. Really bad idea since I can hear. Although, it was actually after I got unblinded that I lost her. Because she stopped making so much noise. Oh, there she is. She's over to my right. She's going to go for the unhook. I just realized. That's the plan. Ah, she knows. Ah, he's off working on another gen. That's what he's doing. Okay. So that's where he is. Are you just trying to get yourself killed, or is he actually coming to help? Oh no, you gave up on him. Damn, almost hit him. Hi, bud. Don't know how that didn't stretch far enough. I don't know what your plan was there. Okay. Get him to loop. She can't be far. Really? I can't tell if she's abandoning to try and get out. No, she's behind me. There she is. Just a really bad idea. Because now, I don't have to focus on anyone else. Plus, she's injured. Which is really weird that they left her injured. Since she's their, you know, flashlight faller that they have. Really weird. You would have thought they would have gotten her, you know, healed earlier. All things considered. Nice, that didn't affect me at all. I do love it when they try to provoke you with a flashlight. Dude, you're still in clear line of sight. What are you doing, bud? And that's game. Dude, you're not getting away at this point. You're inches from my face. Trying to play, I don't even know what. We'll just move you over here. Put you right there. Because I don't know if she's on second hook. If not, we'll need that hook for her. Hi. No, she is. Right there. Pick up a nice 4K with Billy. On a really bad map for Billy, too. Area of Crows is such a terrible map for me, for Billy. I don't like it for Billy. Really, we only got 3 gold? Probably gen progress is one that we did it in? Malicious. Mostly because they healed. If they didn't heal, I would have gotten gold. I'm a little surprised with no categories being iridescent, but I also didn't end chases quickly. I was kind of trying to play a crowd control game instead of one down, one down, one down, so makes sense. Yeah, GG's. That was a much better match than that other one. Ugh. I absolutely got slammed in that match against Pickles. And Pickles, and Pickles, and Pickles. Well, I say got slammed. They didn't pull off any good moves or anything. I just kind of played it poorly. That in combination with a map I didn't know kind of messed me up. But I think the bigger issue was actually that they sort of... Because it's not as much of a map issue since they kind of played entirely around Killer Shack. They didn't do much outside of running killers. So I think it was more just this weird sort of bully squad thing. Definitely the aura reading threw me off big time. I will add you, Thunder. I do want to get the queue going here real quick. It won't take long. Queues have been quick all night. I'm not worried about that at all. But I don't know. I played that really poorly. Did I stop playing R6? Sort of. I don't really play much R6 online anymore. I don't even know if I have it downloaded currently. I kind of am in this situation of constantly deleting and re-downloading it for storage space reasons. No problem, King. So, I play R6. It's just every once in a blue moon I'll hop into like casual matches or whatever. I definitely don't play it competitively anymore. I just don't have that like FPS game in my system anymore, really. Oh god, yeah. I remember playing with Keen. But now that it's not really in my system anymore, the most Siege I've been playing is every once in a while I hop on the like realistic difficulty, quote unquote, bots with some friends just because they're goofy and there's a lot of fun times to be had with those bots. They're hilarious. But I have friends that don't really want to play online in Siege because it's just kind of a drag at this point. Siege is nearing the end of its life. It really is. It was peak. I would say peak Siege was like Oryx and then Mozzie, like them coming out. Warden was a big one. But now, I don't know, it's just not exciting anymore. There's no characters coming out there. It's like, oh boy, like Scorpos, I think is her name. Scopos? Scopos. Her coming out was just kind of like, Yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. I don't really care anymore for it. I don't get hyped over characters because it used to be characters that are just like dumb and fun. But Ubisoft has made the mistake of listening a lot more to streamers and like the big, media, whatever, which I get it. They're the ones that are drawing people to the game a lot of the time. I completely get that they would want to listen to them. It's just that is part of what's killing your game. You really need, obviously this person's AFK, we're going to hit him once and leave him. You just need to start listening to the rest of the fan base more. Because they don't, and they're taking away like C4s. Like they took away, most recently, that I didn't like, they took away Capcan C4, which I feel like is a really bad decision. They took away Capcan C4, and they keep taking away like frag grenades. I don't know, for me, I played Siege for fun. It was fun, and then they started taking all the fun stuff away from characters, so you can be a lot less chaotic. They got rid of Recruit because people were complaining about it. Is that still the quad at AFK? No. They got rid of Recruit because people were complaining. I don't like the choices they're making with the game anymore. Which I don't get why people complained about Recruit in the first place. I feel like that was just a really meaningless sort of thing. I don't know. You started playing Apex more? I don't even get into Apex either. Like I said, for me, FPSs are just kind of not part of my wheelhouse anymore. Not really any expertise. I'm still decent at Siege, I guess. Like every once in a while I'll hop back to it, and my aim isn't like awful or anything. But it's definitely not something that I'm super excited. You know, I'm like, I want to hop on Siege. So I'm getting like these to go play Siege. Like, every once in a while, I guess, I kind of want to play an FPS. And Siege is usually my go-to, but it's just because I'm not a fan of like Call of Duty style things. I like the more tactical, dare I say, semi-realistic, that is Siege. Hi, you're still right here? Really? I thought you would hop this. That kind of bamboozled me. Not gonna lie. What are you doing? Hello? What was your plan? Not gonna face that window. I think she has a flashlight. I'm not sure. I might have peeped a flashlight though in Fang's hand. Okay, they're definitely not going to Gen Rush. Or at least not right now. Sorry, I was just listening. I knew one of them was somewhat nearby. Damn. Close. Is that? Okay, maybe she doesn't have a flashlight. She didn't try to blind me on that. Maybe it is just because it was a really bad spot if she would have tried to. She's not paying attention to where I am, is she? Or at least not completely. What is, oh, that's a flashbang. Okay, so she has flashbang. Interesting. Good to know. Definitely going to keep that in mind. We're facing a thing with flashbang. Very good to know. Oh, that's killers. Would have been nice to have nowhere to hide on that. I mean, I know they're around here. There they go. Looks like maybe the Ellen. Yep, that's Ellen. Okay, there's one right here as well. On the other side of this area. Most likely the Claudette. I heard Pickles. Hey, you're going right here. Start playing Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is great. Well, the older ones. I'm not a fan of Valhalla. Valhalla was kind of meh. I enjoyed Odyssey. It didn't play like an Assassin's Creed game, so it didn't really feel Assassin's Creed to me. Unity was fantastic. Unfortunate that I'm getting stuck on stuff. Unfortunate that the multiplayer service for Unity got shut down. Especially because most of the appeal of Unity was the multiplayer. It was the fact that you had that like 4-player open world co-op. Yeah, Valhalla, I'm not a fan of personally. I played Mirage because I heard like all these people talking about, oh, Mirage is like a return to the original formula, and it's going to feel like an older Assassin's Creed game. Because my favorites of all time are Black Flags and Assassin's Creed 3. Both fantastic. I don't know what you were still doing there. Way too late on the flashbang drop. But Mirage was an incredible disappointment. It played bad. It felt lazy. It was just not a fun experience. But don't get me wrong, the older Assassin's Creed games, like 3, Black Flag, 2 was good. I didn't play the original, so I can't speak on that one. But yeah, there are some absolute gems in the Assassin's Creed series. Rogue being one of them as well. Rogue is very good. Okay, I see Ellen. She's off to my right. She's definitely the one that's like slowly chipping away on the killer shack. Jen, she's also injured right now though. Damn, I didn't know if I would get her there or not. Surprised. Thought she would fall for that. Guess I'm thinking too little of these people. Also surprised. Thought she would take a pit stop and try and get a little bit of progress on that gen. Where's Ellen? Ellen was most likely the one working on that. I have half a mind to say that she's in one of those lockers over there. But this takes priority for me. That was Claudette, I think, and Nicholas. Obviously Nicholas. I could tell that it was a male outline. I think by the hair that the other one was Claudette. That was Ellen over there, so the other one was definitely Claudette. I'm correct on that. It's Ellen that screams. Which means Claudette is the one that helped Nicholas take that gen, and she headed that way to that gen over there. So we will be going to go check that soon. Probably should have put Nicholas on the hill. Just pulling Claudette out of that corner could be bad for me. That was probably Ellen. Really? Although I did notice Claudette wasn't screaming earlier. So she might have a perk that's stopping her from screaming. Kind of figured they'd come here. Okay. Hello. Is this me, or did it seem like Fang got a speed burst there towards the beginning of that chase? Raise that insanity just a little. I know they're working on that other gen. 2 of them, actually. Which means they're definitely going to pop that gen. This is going to be another low kill lobby. Unfortunate. Going to get probably 1, maybe 2. Heard that locker shut. Okay, this bodes well. Because handling that quickly is actually going to make it much easier to control this lobby. Especially because that's one of them out of the game now. We know that's probably Nicholas. We can take a educated guess that Nicholas is over there. They will have seen that I got that kill, which means they're probably on their way to save the Fang. And they're probably going to rotate this way around the map. I just saw Ellen, so I am absolutely correct. Nicholas is staying on that gen over there. Kind of figured it would be Ellen coming, and I knew she would come from that way. That was very clear. Doesn't matter. You're not getting her off that hook. Which means we have essentially secured 2, maybe 3 kills now. I didn't think Nicholas would abandon his post to come help with the unhook. So these are selfless players, at least a couple of them. There's the Pickles. Pickles cage. Alright, now I don't know if we can get him on this hook that we had Fang on. I think I'm going to take him to Shack right here. Okay. He might be dead. He is. Because he had the perk where you can swap a hook state with someone. Now there's good things and bad things about this. Bad thing, they have 3 gens left. Good thing, I just saw Ellen, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Maybe it was just some weird coloring. But they are down to 3 gens. Good thing is we know the 2 that they have progress on. This got worked on, which probably means that they're around here. Somewhere. Yep. I was absolutely checking that one next. Now, if I'm not wrong, I also heard Ellen nearby. Not 100% sure though. Like in this direction? Maybe not. We will check Killer Shack for the hatch. When that pops. Should have just popped. Not here. We'll kind of beeline from main building. Thought I heard like a grunt of some kind. Okay, we know Ellen's over here, which does worry me. I'm thinking Hatch is most likely around here. Thought I heard her. There it is. I kind of figured it'd be around here. This is very good. There she is. That's game. Unless she has a key, in which case she could loop me and get out, potentially. I really doubt it. That's most likely game. Oh yeah, she's running away from Hatch. Yeah, that's it. That's a 4K. Nice. Very nice. Let's get that insanity up a little. Now, what's unfortunate is because of the red light and the fact that she is a lower ranked player, she does seem to be moving pretty erratically. I was going to say, it could make it harder to predict, but knowing them, I was pretty sure she was going to go for that. and kind of run herself right into me. I would love to let you out, lady, but I literally can't. Not without you manually struggling off my shoulder. Because I closed hatch, which means I can't open one of the doors. It's just not something I can do. And I can't reopen the hatch. Otherwise I would give a little mercy, but since hatch is already shut, it's a little late for that. Cool, that's Gold Hunter. Nice. Doing good. That's another 4K ladder. Pretty happy. That's actually full iridescent. Nice. Now, before we end tonight, I would like to make it out of ash. So, at the very least, I would. So, we're going to keep going, probably for another hour, maybe an hour and a half. We're going to be on for a bit longer here. Luckily. Try and get our... Ooh. That's actually going to be like a 3-game challenge. Possibly more. I need a 4K and at least 2 3Ks to get that in 3 matches. Oh, alright. That was a bit of a good confidence boost, hitting those 2 4K lobbies in a row. We might play something a bit riskier, something I'm less attuned to. Just as a kind of, it doesn't really matter, let's just play something. We'll play Oni. I'm a big fan of Oni. What are we running right now? Minotaur? I have Minotaur, I have the Red Mist from the Blood Moon collection. We have Samurai Eddie from the Iron Maiden collection. Of course I have the original and Armored Titan from Attack on Titan. You know what? With Tokyo Ghoul coming to Dead by Daylight next month, let's start with the anime. Let's hit Armored Titan. I almost just went in without looking at my loadout. At all. I'm kind of a fan of stopping chests from happening. That's not bad. Blood Orb collection. I do trust in my perks. I trust in the fact that I probably set up some good perks. Tinkerer, nice. Cruel Limit's good. Anyone that's kind of like Billy where they prosper off of no vaults, Cruel Limits is a really good one. Surge, nice. Force Penance. Yeah, that's a good setup for Oni. I'm down with that. I'm a little worried about the lack of Bitter Murmur, but that might be okay. Anyway. I'm a little worried about Bitter Murmur, but we should be okay. As long as we have something that lets me know what generators are being worked on, in this case Tinkerer, I'm not super worried about it. I think we'll do fine. Well, as fine as we would in any other case. Especially now that I'm sort of getting back into the swing of things. It should be alright. I'm not expecting anything great or amazing here, but I think it'll turn out okay. Ooh, Aliens map, if I remember correctly. No, sorry. Nostromo Wreckage. Is this Alien or is this the Entity? I don't remember. No, this is the Alien map, I think. I believe. Nice. We found one really quickly, a Lara. We found 2 actually really quickly, a Fang as well. Okay, that was, I think, Lara messing up on her gen. Gonna try to get the Fang all the way over here. Nice. don't know why I thought that there was a possibility of me not making that. Hi, Laura. Oh, wait, what? I really thought that was going to be Laura. That's Yui. Hi, Yui. Hello, someone else. Who's this? You didn't vault yet, did you? No, you didn't. I heard that groan. Okay. Oh, is that the Hanshi uniform? How perfect. Oh, solo attack on Titan person. Aha. I didn't know if there was going to be multiple on that or just one. But once the one ran and then I heard the gen pop, I knew. Ooh. Okay. So we do know Laura's still over there. Ah, there's also one right here. Cancel that. So we can kind of look this way. I don't know. I heard someone over there, but it's good to know that they're working on that. Back over here, because this gen's close. Which I'm not a fan of. Blast mine. I believe. Yeah, because chemical trap is pallet. Hi, Laura. So yeah. I would assume it's Laura who has the blast mines. Oh, Boone. Wonder what Boone they're running. Odd choice. You could have just gotten away with sitting there. I don't have my volume cranked up loud enough to really sound whore. You could have for sure gotten away with just sitting there. And I would not have heard you. Smart enough not to try and play the pallet game though. Sorry. That's a force hit. She knows it. Two of them. Really unfortunate for her. Okay, that is one of the generators done, and a second hook stayed earned. Seems like they're going to try to play around the wreckage a little bit, the main wreckage, which is fine. I can do that. Definitely no problem to me. I don't think they'll expect me to come from the ship. Strange. They're playing a good avoidance game, though. There's another bone. Oh, they're playing a really good game, actually. Keeping me running around everywhere. really messing me up. The dead one is still over there. I just can't afford to sit there. It's basically a complete loss for me to do that. I mean, it's pretty much a loss for me anyway. There's a bad map for me as well. So I kind of knew this wasn't going to be good. Oni is a character I'm less experienced with. Nostromo Wreckage is a map I'm less experienced with. And these people know what they're doing. Oh, I need to get my, no pun intended, killer instinct back. We were lucky enough to get a hit there. She wasn't quick enough on the draw. Again. Nice. Like this. Got a little hook. Now they have won this. Man, I would put money on them all getting out at this point, to be honest. I'm doing very poorly for my usual performance. Don't know if this is gonna... Oh, you're fine. You don't have to be super active. Oh, yeah, I knew it. I know it. I didn't have time for that. Oh. No, you're fine. This is just an unfortunate game for me. Oh, they already got her up too? Yeah, this is a loss. Man. Just a really awful game for me. I'm so glad she didn't get that gate open. Damn, they really had it one tap from open. Hey, they're gonna abandon. Actually, no, they're not. They're waiting. Don't know why you would just run directly by me. Wow. I really thought they were going to try and make a play here. They for sure could have. Yeah, bye. Okay. I thought they were going to get everyone out. Huh. Oh, man. This is rough. This is a rough night for me on DVD. Jesus. As long as you're here, you're happy. Fair enough. But I would like to be performing a little better, personally. I think it would be kind of nice. Oh, God. This is rough. I mean, I know I was playing Oni because I was kind of going out on a limb and being like, I'll play someone I'm less confident with. So, fair enough. That guy didn't perform as well as I thought I was. Well, as well as I thought I was, but as well as I was hoping to. Let's get with Blight here. Cruel Limits. Yeah, I get that, actually. Oh, One survivor. Let's get back on that roll, though, huh? Luckily, I have a Boku patience. So it's not going to drag me down or anything, but it's unfortunate. I'm still pretty happy as long as I can break out of Ash by the time the stream is over. Which, considering I'm in Ash 2, I only need really a few more to get out of Ash 2 and go to Ash 1. I'm not too upset about it or anything. It's fine. I just want to make it out of Ash on this stream. Kind of make it out of each rank with each stream. In high hopes of making Iridescent 1 by the time Kaneki comes out. So I'll probably be doing a couple more Dead by Daylight streams in this little time period between now and April 2nd. I'll probably be doing enough streams at least to make it to Iridescent 1. Just because I do want to hit that by the time Kaneki comes out. And then all of my time is going to be spent kind of learning how to play as the ghoul. At least until the 13th of April when all of it resets. So, that'll be fun. And then I'll probably be using Kaneki quite a bit, at least until summer, when we're getting... I'm not sure what they'll call him, but what I assume is going to be Springtrap. Okay. Gideon's meat plant is not the map I would have wanted for Blight. But we're picking up on tracks pretty quick. Almost went the wrong way. Hi, bud. Wasted my first opportunity to get a good hit. Nice. Made a moist pallet. I don't want to abandon this chase. We knew that was coming. I was pretty sure she was going to return to that gen. It wasn't 100%. I'm glad I guessed correctly on that. I know I heard him. Just gonna pallet slide. And we can get rid of this without losing too much time. Did he drop yet? One of them's still here. Hello. Okay. Got her. Nice. I don't hear him. I think he did drop and leave. Okay, it seems like somebody returned to that gen. Really? What are you doing, dude? What was that? What was that? You had a great opportunity to do something. I think you could have at least extended it. I don't know if it would have done much, but had an opportunity to make that chase harder for me at least. And I'm playing as Blight. One of the, in my opinion, hardest characters to get away from in a chase. So she did drop. I think I hear her from downstairs. He's going up. That gives me a minute. Okay, he's playing the office game. He's very easy to sort of fake where you're going. I don't know if it's just that he's not paying attention or if he's worried about reacting fast enough. But it's pretty easy to do a fake out with him. Yeah, that gen is still going down. Dude, what are these people doing? Like, actually, what are you doing? Thought Leon would go for the unhook. Hi. What in God's name is you guys' plan? There's Leon. Lara is actually the one I want the most. She has the toolbox. I can't believe I actually whiffed on that. She'll drop that, yep. And then she'll probably go for the other one. Which doesn't help her in this case. Now that she's cornered. Just snap that pallet. And normal chase down. Okay, maybe hit 2 on that. 2 gens being smacked by Surge is acceptable at the very least. But we want to try and get her out of here. Because that toolbox is going to be the death of me if they keep rushing with it. Someone's above me. I thought. Man! Maybe not. Maybe I'm just hearing things weird. Ugh. Someone's working on this. You guys need to abandon these gens over there. 'Cause I can hear that like clinking of you guys working on them. Hi gang! What are you guys doing? I mean, I wasn't gonna pick her up anyway. I was gonna come after you guys. And I'm okay with just eating their time if nothing else. Keeping a bunch of them on the floor. To drop. Wow, good timing actually. Oh. We're at that part of the game where you're just gonna eat pallets. Okay. I mean, it works for me regardless. You're getting rid of pallets for me. Are you really gonna eat that one too? I can force him to? Nope. Nope, he wanted to leave that one. Sadness. Really unfortunate, you just kind of led me straight to your friends. What is this? Hi, Laura. Worst time he could have popped that gen. The other girl is probably going to go heal Laura because she thinks it's safe. It is very much not safe. She also didn't, surprisingly. There she is. I had that flashlight immunity. Shouldn't have blinded me prematurely. Just gave me that free kill. So she's gone. The toolbox has died. Not really, it's on the floor at her feet, but... Thought I heard her. I heard like an... Yep. Okay. Good night, sweet prince. I was gonna say, you're not getting away from that. Okay. That is one down. I do hate that it kind of felt like I was targeting Laura a bit, but I also wasn't going to keep running with that one guy forever. I couldn't let him keep me. It would have eaten too much time. I can echolocate directly to your location. I apologize. That's really rough. You just watch where you're going. Yes, my dude, Birkin. Sofas. I too love couches. Hi, bud. Sorry, bud. I do have ears, unfortunately. There goes Leon. So even if he does come back, it's going to take him a minute to get here. Get her unhooked. Gives me time to get this guy and a little bit of a head start coming back. Unless Leon just abandons, which is totally possible. Seems like he did. I'm going to operate under the assumption that he dropped. I don't know if he did. Could be detrimental to me, to be honest. So we're going to start opening up this map a bit. Should she go down on hook naturally, or was that a suicide? She might have killed herself on hook. Which, if that's what they're doing, it kind of seems that way. I'm hearing him. Leon will be down here waiting for a hatch. Which means it's now a game of trying to find Leon fast enough. Which, if he's smart, he's just avoiding my terror radius. And if that is what he's doing, we need to do this. Start moving around quicker. Damn. He knew where it was going to be. Or he got really lucky. Could have been that too. I'll take a 3K. Kind of unfortunate, but I'll take it. Why did I get silver and devout? Oh, because Leon was still at like 2 hook states left. Yeah. And I know they were healing, so... Ugh. This might be a slower march out of Ash than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, GG's to them. Good game. That was played well in their final moments. I do think Leon could have gotten the other girl unhooked, at which point I would have targeted Leon and tried to get him his second hook instead of killing her. But they don't know that that's what I would have done, They probably thought that would have just sped up the death process. Even if it did, though, I don't know. I wouldn't have caught both of them off of it, I don't think. I think Leon could have come back. He just may have dropped by the time he realized what was going on and just didn't have the time to get back. And at that point, yeah, I wouldn't have gone for it either. I think that would have been a really poor choice if he had dropped and then tried to come back. But if he hadn't have dropped yet, he definitely could have come back and unhooked the girl. I don't remember who she was. Let's play some Wesker. Unfortunately, I don't have Wesker's new outfit from the 2v8. I do love that outfit of his. I don't know about Forced Penance on Wesker, actually. Hold on. Grim Embrace. That is tempting. Deathbound is good. Blood Favor. Monster Shrine. Raise. Who has the one Scourge Hook? I don't think it's Pain Resonance. Because I have... Hold on. Which... Oh, I forgot not all of them are going to be max tiered. So I have Monster Shrine and Gift of Pain. I think it's the Onryo's is the Scourge Hook I like. Floods of Rage. I think this is the Scourge Hook I like to use. Should be somewhere. Yeah. Floods of Rage is the one I like. I might have to dump blood points into Onryo sometime. Get that perk to be universal. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't have my favorite Scourge Hook. Forced Penance is nice and all. Enduring could actually be good for Wesker. I feel like I'm pretty good with catching people off guard and timing my bounds when they wouldn't expect it. Iron Grasp could also be very good. Human Greed. That's Vecna's. That could actually be pretty good. Sorry, that's not Vecna's. That's Dracula's. I forgot Dark Lord is Dracula. Vecna is the Lich. Yeah. Dark Lord is Drac. Which I'll probably play him next. That's kind of tempting, though. Ooh. Never mind. We're gonna run Trail of Torment. I feel like Gearhead is just kind of very situational. Plus it requires you... I don't know. Gearhead's alright. Not something I think I would ever personally run. Killer Grade Ash 2. I'm hoping we can make it out of Ash by the end of this stream. Hopefully so. Oh man, I remember playing this game way back when too. Back even before like Blight came out. I don't remember who the newest one was. I wanted to say that Huntress was the newest one when I started playing this game. I'm not. Oh, perfect. RPD. Spawning hatch in shack. Doesn't have a shack, so kind of whatever. Perfect though. RPD. You got his map. Well, his and Nemesis's map. I'm gonna say it belongs to both of them because I can. This could be good though. This map is definitely usable for your boy Wesky. Ooh, he feels quick. I don't know why he feels so quick to me. He feels like a very fast boy. 3 fangs. Which of its typical fang activities, they'll be pretty good runners. So we'll see. Nope. They're working on the generator. Did I not hear that correctly? No, I did. I thought. I did hear that correctly. I did see my message, Thunder, I will look after this chase. I saw something about the guy I was actually chasing, Turtle. That's what I thought. Damn, didn't angle that quite right. I don't know if I would have gotten her anyway though. She'll have to drop. That is cool. Then she'll not leave. Interesting play on the Fang's part. I mean, I guess it worked out so long in the chase. I don't know if I can make it to that, Oof, they're gonna get 2 gens done. In quick succession, too. Yeah. This thing definitely kept me busy long enough. Is a Finding Nemo reference? Maybe. Also, enemy stand user is for sure a JoJo reference. Really bad choice. You revealed where the flashlight user was. Oh, multiple of you have flashlights. Not gonna work though. Sorry. Flashlights just are not that effective against me. Really? Now they're getting fang. Prioritize your gen. Really? Not even just prioritize the gen. Completely abandon the opportunity to get her off the hook. Are you just not... That's really weird the way they're playing this. Okay, so she did drop. Okay, there's the unhook. Hi, friend. Your lack of friendship being magic, it might be what kills you here. Don't know what that was. Not gonna work. Maybe another low kill lobby?
I'll see you dead.
We'll see. You're not even in my peripheral. Unfortunately, I'm not dumb enough to fall for your little shabingus that you're trying to pull. She didn't drop yet. There's the drop. I know how to listen to the drop. Man, I haven't seen Finding Nemo in years, though. I mean, I remember it pretty well, I would say, from being a kid, but it's just not something I've watched in ages. Okay. I feel like that gen across the map is a pretty lost cause. It'd be better if I can just kind of 3-gen them, but also I might not be able to, especially since I am undetectable at the moment. Oh, nice! I was quick enough on the draw to get her. Perfect. Definitely damaged that. Then keep moving. Oh, that undetectable from Trail of Torment. Really coming in clutch to help blindside these people. Now they're gonna think I'm still in that other thing. Unless they're really proactive about checking. Oh no, they're just not focused again. Helping their team. Sorry for getting you right back on that hook. That was just kind of a whoever I get. They're actually going to loop around to go get the thing. There it is. They're going to come back to get the gen, I'm assuming? That's what I figured. There's nothing scarier about a good killer than intuition.
You disappoint me. Is that
A good killer being able to kind of predict what you're going to do is so bad for your team. Now, I think they're playing under the assumption, the correct assumption really, that if they get this gen done, I'm screwed. Which, yeah, that gen is kind of their key to success. Really any of the gens over here in this like 3 stack. That's why they're doing that one upstairs. I just heard it click. Trail of Torment, however, is going to come in clutch. Now, I assume one of them is probably working on that gen right next to their friend, and isn't going to unhook her until it's absolutely necessary. Shit, Trail of Torment went away. Really? I thought she was going to play the game of lead me away. Oh, I'm an idiot. That was dumb. It won't work on me twice. I hear the other one above me, I think.
Too
Nice.
bad you won't make it much further.
Nice. They're playing really dumb. They're fumbling right now. Do I have Surge? I do. That was Surge proccing to damage the gen. Set it back. Now I assume Stand over there is going to be doing that gen next to the stairs hook. That's what I'm guessing is happening right now. I could be wrong. They could be preparing for the unhook. They are. They're getting ready for the unhook. So we're going to cross around the outside here. There's the unhook. They're probably going to come this way. That's what I thought. Mostly because I carried, the one that I killed, I carried off that way. And I figured they would try to loop back to get that stairs gen. Instead of, sort of continuing their little run the other way. I kind of assumed they would go for the stairs gen. Which is why I thought they would cross outside. But because of the placement, I think yeah, that was her. Unfortunate. That is going to be... Sorry, maybe it's okay. I thought I heard the hatch pop. Might not have been hatch. Also, I know she's back there, but I kind of want to beat her to the hatch. It's on the other side of this wall. I heard her. That's what killed her. I heard the groan. I forgot! That's why I keep seeing that and getting confused. I forgot that they added the thing where the one Mori isn't a thing anymore and you can just kill the last one by hand anyway. I completely forgot that was a thing. Also, great camera angle. I completely forgot they did that. Oof. Another GG. 4K, nice. I'm so glad I tried to play the hatch game. Ash won. I'm feeling a bit better now. Means we have a half hour to get just a couple good games. That's all it would take. And then we're out of Ash. That's all I want. I just want that little morsel of slipping out of the low rank. Why not just finish up that level? I kind of want to play a killer I'm not super familiar with. However, I also want to break out of Ash in time. So I'm thinking we go Pyramid Head then Dredge maybe? Sounds like a good little pair to me. I used to play a lot of Pyramid Head, and then once I really got experience with him and the fact that nobody really falls for the barbed wire trails, I kind of lost a lot of interest. I could also go Wraith, but Wraith is again less viable. We'll go Dredge first, because I do want to play Dredge again. I really enjoy Dredge. Don't know what we're going to do for the other one. Actually, we'll just do a Moldy Oak. I don't need any fancy offering right now, especially... Well, I would say not on Dredge, but since all the offerings are kind of like character specific when you get them, you know, you unlock them in the Blood Web and then they're only applied for that character. Doesn't really matter if I need it on Dredge or not, I have it for Dredge. But I especially don't want to eat it when we're down here in Ash ranks. It's fine. Plus, a lot of the reason that I'm also a bit slower in these games, these like early tier games, than I was before. I do need to remember to take this into consideration. It is 4 days after the rank reset. So a lot of the people that are going to end up in iridescent tier are not there yet. A lot of the people that are that good at the game are still down here in the lower ranks because they're also trying to work their way up. It's different when I do it on like the 1st of next month, because then most of the people are going to have worked their way up quite a ways by then. But right now there's a lot of players that are going to end up in iridescent, backwater swamp, in the killer shack. Okay. But there's a lot of people that are going to be playing this game and they're going to end up in high ranks and they just aren't there yet. There's going to be those iridescent players that are still in Ash. So I do need to take that into consideration, is a lot of these people are not where they're going to be eventually. They're still down here in the lower ranks, just like me. So I could be facing iridescent tier squads way down here in Ash. So, yes, I am rusty, but there is also the fact that there are people in here that are not true Ash rank players. Oh, I hate the trails around here. That makes hearing things way harder. Also, kind of a bad map for Dread. Will admit. Not the best. But we'll make it work. Nice. Quick chasing. Now we go back. I'm surprised. Is he unhooked? Is it stable? Okay. Oh, I really thought you were trying. Never mind. Kind of a dumb play on my part there. Nice. Because now we have damage on Sable. That other thing has not healed. Why is Alan damaged? I would guess no Mither if I didn't swear up and down that I saw him earlier with full health. So I don't think it's a case of no Mither. So we'll come back to the gen she was working on. What am I doing? I just did like a completely unnecessary circle. Cool. So Alan's avoiding me extremely well. But he's also running some weird setup because he took damage I don't think he has no mega. I think he was full health earlier. Now I'm starting to really second guess that. Okay. There's Alan. Alan's here. Oh. Kind of saw that one coming, bud. Okay, cool. He's got boil over. Keep that in mind. That's over here, actually. Very interesting. Part of it is that I want to play this game of them not knowing where I am at any time. That's what Alan was doing in the basement. They have the funny web of Genrush spiders. I don't remember what it's actually called, but it's the little basement ritual thing. Hi. I'll go ahead and break some of those locks here soon if I can. Bust that one. So I'm probably gonna need it. Killer's Shack is just too strong for me to keep messing with. It's just gonna waste my time. There's lots of scratch marks. I have noticed Alan here has a toolbox. Nice, thank you. Less experience. Definitely less experience. Killer Shack pallet is one of the best pallets in the game for survival use. Eating it prematurely like that, complete waste. Interesting. At least two of them have toolboxes. That pallet is gone. And I can thank Alan for that. I thought someone was still here. Run along, run along. Oh, she also has boil over. Something I did not notice before. It might get her out of this. Nah, I don't think it will. That will, though. That protection hit. luckily. Now that fang is broken. You gonna try and need another protection hat? Nope. I was gonna say, if you do, it won't matter. It won't give her enough time. Sorry. Too quick on the draw for that to work. Wait, is this supposed to be a bully squad or a squad of just gun rush? I mean, I guess I get the vision behind it. But it's also not nearly as effective as you would want. Hi, Alan. I get the whole boil over thing. Boil over is a real annoyance. I know how to kind of handle it, though. That's not near as much of an issue for me. I was going to say they're definitely going to pick her up as the pickup. I guess it's a functional tactic. I feel like they're executing it kind of poorly for what they want to do. They could definitely make it a lot more potent. Maybe even just by changing playstyles. Someone does not know the entirety of how Dredge functions. Okay, so she doesn't have boilover, which makes me think we might be dealing with a 3-stack. There's also a really good map for them to have boilover. I see why they brought the map offering. Okay, that hook's gone, which is a drop. Yeah, they're playing very heavy underneath the little like netted area. Which, yes, boilover is very potent in there because there's a lot of little shit to get hung up on. But again, they could be doing it a lot better. Honestly, should have just stuck the repair there. Hi, Alan. That's a hook. Nope, we're gonna sack this hook. Damn. There we go, those lockers are now completely open for me. Hi, gang. Sorry, Gamer. They're just playing this weird game of prolonging this. And I don't think it'll work out the way they really want this to. Nope, I'm getting stuck on that. Which means she's not going to make it to that hook. So the Sable is at that exit. I don't know where Alan is. I heard her. Damn. That locker being barred actually got me. Come on. Yeah. That's unfortunate. They shouldn't have left you that early. Especially when they really had the opportunity to wait. Man, if that locker wasn't barred, that would have been better. I think it would have gone better than that. That was a terrible map for Dredge too, because that is one of them where the generators just do not have lockers around them. Plus, it was definitely a bully squad that knew what they were doing. 3 out of the 4 had boilover. And not a full bully squad, but 3 of the 4 had boilover, and then I think it was the Alan Wake had no mither and weaving spiders, I think is what it's called, to help them with gen progress. So they definitely knew what they were doing, and they brought the map offering, so they had a specific plan in mind. And it was definitely to play the underside of that little netted area a lot. With their boilover, they knew they wouldn't really get dragged out of there too easy. I don't know what part the Sable played. I want to say, because I think it's Sable's perk, isn't it? The weaving spiders thing. I want to say it was her perk, so I kind of assumed that she did that. But I thought I saw her early on. Maybe it was just her and Alan Wake both doing the weaving spiders while the 2 things ran around at first. I'm not sure. But that ritual, and I think at least 2 of them had toolboxes, because they were also sabotaging hooks for each other. That was definitely a 3 stack, if not a 4 stack. I think it was a 4, personally. Just get some stuff for Dredge. What even are Dredges? Septic Touch. Darkness Revealed. Oh yeah, Darkness Revealed. And Dissolution. If the survivor fast vaults. Oh. That's actually a really good perk. Wow. Dissolution's actually pretty great for that. For chases. Okay, that'll give us a bit of stuff here. Withered Isle is really good for dredge. Because it's such a small map that map control's pretty easy. Ooh, that's rough. What does this do? Nightfall is active at the start, automatically triggered when the last gen is repaired. Any survivor that comes into contact with a remnant is exhausted for 15 seconds. Interesting. We'll actually use that and the field recorder, and then we'll run the Black Ward. I'm pretty happy with that setup. Where am I at with the Demogorgon as far as levels? Level 4? I was gonna say, we'll grab some for demo because I do want to get him to like Reputation 3 to get his Surge very rare across all characters. That would be very nice. Surge is one of those perks I use pretty much all the time. Being able to damage nearby gens when you knock someone, it just makes gen control so much easier. It makes your life so much better. That way you don't have to abandon as many chases just to go deal with gens. Because there is no worse feeling for me than having to abandon a chase just to go deal with a generator that's like getting high or whatever. So it's nice to have Surge where if I knock them down I can just kind of know nearby generators just got damaged. Yeah, there might be people on them, but if there isn't, they're regressing. Thank God. And with Dredge it does make managing all that a lot easier. So first thing we're going to want to do, Nightfall's active. We're just going to want to kind of get a lot of sight lines. They prep both of the killer shack blockers. So we know that Sable is right here, basically. Way too predictable. You're not going to get very far anyway. You guys are way too obvious with what you're gonna do. There's the hook. Or not the hook, though. The surge damage. There she is. And here's this guy. Make your actions less predictable, my guy. Stop just immediately rushing back to this gen. I mean, I know you guys are just going to play this game of trying to get this gen over and over. Very obvious. Now's the time we get her. Right now. This is our best opportunity right here. There's the gen pop. I'm gonna leave that other stable alone for a sec. Okay, so there's... That's not the unhook? What are you guys doing? You guys are so weird. Are they really just sticking a heel over there right now? Yes, they were. Alright. Get back at killers. Dude, I have eyes. I think you could have gone around another time, but... I will play this loop game and just eat pallet after pallet. Don't actually know if that gave me any ground. Thought I saw someone. Maybe not. That's the second time you've done that. Yep, that's gonna take way too much of my time. Hi, Sable. What are you doing, dude? Cute. Nice job playing runner for your boy. But he has made a grave mistake. After Cruel Limits popped, he could not use that vault. Which is rough. But man, these guys need to get less predictable. With the whole, I leave for 2 seconds, and they hop back onto the exact same gen they were on before. Okay. Hi guys. Cool. I'm kind of just forced to stick in a chase at this point. There's not much else I can do. I can just kind of end their loops early with my remnant. Not that. Wasted a lot of their time. Okay. This should be good. I might be able to get him unhooked before they unhook the other one. Nice. Now, I don't know where Renato and Sable went to go heal. I assume killers. Damn. I don't know what the plan was on that one. Really weird. Did not work as well, which is something I love to see. Five years. Is that what the plan was? Self-sacrifice? Yeah. She's just trying to drag my Vista out. So that these guys could get this gen done. Not gonna let that happen. Definitely not gonna play with killer stack anyway. Caught her on that. pretty happy with getting a hit on Renato. Hi, Renato. Now, flat bar. Eat that pallet, thank you. This makes the killer's loop a lot worse for them. Yeah, you weren't paying attention. There we go. It's great that we got Killer Shack pallet out of the way. So good for us. I don't know if he's dead on hook. He is. Unfortunate. I was gonna say, I do know which gen they were working on though. It is this one. There's that surge pop on the gen. We're gonna waste no time with this one. Immediate hook. She's dead. She probably went this way. I am absolutely correct. Now we have the last one injured, stuck in the edge of the map. Okay, I know I've used that locker before. That's a game, I'm pretty sure. Damn. I've got her to eat the pallet. Now what we want to do is we want to kind of corral her into areas that we know she doesn't know the hatch again, at the very least. The hatch might be in these areas, because I don't know where it is. As long as she doesn't know it's there, we're fine. This is game, though. I'm not gonna lie. I said this is game prematurely. I did not know that pallet was down. And I'm actually really lucky to have hit her before she got across there. Very lucky to caught her before that pallet. I thought that pallet was up. I actually thought that pallet was already used and broken, but nope. And a fortress. Ooh, it is later than I would have liked it to be. But we're almost out of Ash 1. We're going to keep going. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do one more match. One more match. And if we don't make it out of Ash, so be it. We'll just kick off next room with leaving Ash. But this will absolutely be last game of the stream. Hook 4 different survivors. That should be doable. I think I usually hook each one at least once. Unless there's one player that likes to hide from me. Tell you what, we'll do this last match of the night with the best chase music. Arguably the best chase music.
The powerful always judge the weak.
I will grant that Nemesis has some really fire chase music, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do this. The Dark Lord himself for the last match of the night. All in all, we've done pretty so-so tonight. We've hit quite a few matches where I've gotten slammed pretty hard. I do have to knock off the rust, so it's not that bad, but oof, some of these matches have been rough. Again, I'm knocking off rust. I'm coming back to the game after not playing it since January. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I didn't even have a ranking outside of Ash 4 for the ranking period of February 13th to March 13th. I did not have a rank for that. I didn't play the game at all. I was off doing other things, including playing Dredge. Not the killer in Dead by Daylight, but Dredge the game, the like fishing and, well, dredging game. Playing a little bit of Fade to Silence. Played a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima. Been kind of bouncing around games as I can while spending time with family. But here this spring and early summer, a lot of my streams are definitely going to be dedicated to Dead by Daylight here mostly because of Ken Konecki and I assume Springtrap. Greenville on the Wizard Isle. I also seem to get this map a lot when I'm playing as Dracula. It's another one of those where I seem to just get a certain map more than others. Damn bush being a solid object.
Me?
Damn. I definitely had the opportunity to get her there. Very unfortunate. I didn't expect her to swing wide. Oh, but that is a down. And probably a subsequent hook. Oh. This is not a good match for me. This is going to end very poorly for me. I'm getting gen rushed. I never do well on this map either. Okay. We're not doing crazy work right now, but it's going. Getting a little bit done. Ugh. Willing kid. Okay. I am super down for taking hook trades. I don't really get you any further away from there. Okay. Luckily, I'm skilled enough with Dracula that I know how to use my abilities to help find people if I lose them, sort of. And in this context, lose them just means not knowing where they are outside of their general vicinity. Really glad I ran Spies from the Shadows on this. Gotcha. Wow, one of them immediately left. Really? That centaur not someone trying to come get her? Is it this exit that's opened? I don't think so. No. Thought I heard someone to my left, apparently. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. You're gonna get caught. don't think that one knows you left, though. That's really unfortunate. You just screwed over your teammate by leaving like that. I mean, not like it would have made a big difference. She was trying to save her anyway, but it's still unfortunate. I am so against leaving mid-match. It's such a, like, I don't know. It's disappointing, at the very least. For both sides, I feel. I know there are some people that really take, like, you know, not pride, but they're happy that people leave or whatever. They're like, haha, they rage quit, but just disappointing, man. I think that would have been enough to get me out of Ash 1. I think. No, all silver, really? That surprises me. I did get all 4 though. I'm really surprised that wasn't enough to get me out of Ash 1. I didn't think I would get all silver. I thought I would get a little better. Very big surprise.
Destiny can be quite fun.
It is tempting to go for another match, but I'm gonna end it off there. We're not gonna do any more tonight. I really hate to end on a loss, which is why. Unless, who am I best with? If I can make it a really quick game, I wouldn't mind doing another one. Is there anyone that I think I could end it really, really fast with? Not super quick. Unless Billy. Billy's probably my best option, if I wanted to. Oh wait, you're that high of a level? Let's get you proceed. Get that perk sharing a little better. What is it? Mad Grit, Iron Maiden, Discordance. That's Legion's other one. There we go. Get Legion up to a level. Alright, tell you what. We'll do one more with Billy. That's the end of it though. Because I do want to... I do want to try and get out, but I don't want to make this last too long. I really don't. Don't want to end this quick if possible. Which means I need to be on my game right now. Absolutely top of my game. Let's get some distance. Get less distance between our hooks. It might be worth it to grab a smaller map. I don't know. Haddonfield could be good. I don't know. We'll just roll with it. Try and end it quick. No matter what though, this is definitely the last one. Because granted, me playing Dracula was a gamble of just, we don't know how this is going to work out. Just wanted a fun game, I guess. But now, we'll see if we can break Ash 1. Try and make it a quick game, because those instant chainsaw downs will be good. Assuming I can land them. But I'm typically pretty good with them, so not too worried about it. Mother's dwelling in the Red Forest. I can curve through this map, kind of. It's gonna be rough, but it's definitely doable. Damn. Nice. One down. Okay. That's where we abandon that chase. Make sure we don't lose something like that. That was a really good early instant down. I think I saw her. No? Thought I saw the Rebecca. Oh, here she is. Nice. Get her to this hook. Is that really not a walkable edge? There we go. Okay. 2 hooks. Go back, see if we can climb another. Not that gem. Probably this one. Yep. Damn. I didn't want her. I wanted to grab Dwight off of it. Really weird. I forget that that's a perk. I haven't seen that in so long, and I think I've only seen it like once. The Mirage shit. We're gonna cut off in here. Oh, upstairs, really? When were they working on that? Nice, this will be an easy chase down. Okay. We're gonna hit this hook. Just because I don't think anything really gonna happen around that hook. Nice. That's the Jill with the flashlight. So. At least she had a flashlight last time I saw her. I don't know if she still does. Surprise. Not over there. Nice. At least two of these are definitely a stack. The Dwight and I don't remember her name, but the two named like Fidel Giastro and Benito Scivolini, those two are definitely already up just based off names. I knew you were around here. Tracks don't just cut off like that without people waiting around corners and shit. Head on. Gotcha. Good to know. Apparently not the best runner though. Or maybe just not experienced against a Billy. I don't know what that was. Okay, bad gen. Billy. You know it's a Billy. You know I'm chainsaw sprinting across the map half the time. And you didn't abandon the gen? I guess I knew they were on it because of Tinkerer. So they didn't know I knew it, maybe. Fuck. That is a dead end. This is looking good though. So that was definitely Jill that got that generator over there. I guarantee she went back to work on it after I chased her friend off. Why does that character sound so stupid? When they're struggling, like, I don't know why they make that noises. Some of the dumbest noises I think I've ever heard. It sounds like the one fish from SpongeBob that like they had bad breath and they went into the movie theater and he went like, you know the guy I'm talking about? Sounds like that. Hey bud. Why would you come back? Like I say, I don't think this guy is an experienced runner. Some of his pathing doesn't make sense. He's definitely gonna hit window, yep. Nice. It's another hook. Now, I doubt it's going to be a forte, but I do think this is going to get me out of Ash. Really? That was a great time to do some gen check. Nice, guaranteed hit. Kind of what I thought was going to happen. Really? Thought for sure. What is she doing? She's just giving up, basically. Okay. You had the opportunity to get out, though. These aren't hers. Whoa. Really rough, bud. Really rough that I just picked right on that. I don't believe for a second that he went for the other exit. He's probably going to get hatched. I don't believe he went this way. I'm going to check. Just get visual confirmation. Yeah, no. There it is. I knew it. I knew he was waiting, I just didn't know where he was. Yeah. Well played, dude. I mean, kind of. I knew exactly what you were doing, but I just didn't know where he was exactly, so. He was crouched, he wasn't sprinting. Smart man. But that was a 3K. Played very quickly. They didn't really heal. There, we're out of Ash 1. I kind of figured. They did heal? Wow. I don't know how effective that is against a Billy, though. Any character that can one hit down. Really? Okay, that feels a lot better to end on. Oh, that feels a lot better. Huh. While they're exposed, it's going to be a rough one to get. So I think for now... Well, I was going to say I think for now we'll just, like, let it ride. I'll just pick it next time, but I might as well grab something. Why not? Gruesome. Whoa. Alright. Cool. We'll just crank out all these blood points. Throw them at Pyramid Head's looking pretty appealing. Actually, we'll throw them at Dredge. Alright. Yeah, I do plan to play a bit more DBD here in the coming couple weeks, just in preparation for Ken Kaneki, the Ghoul. I most likely won't be... most of it will probably be like late at night, kind of like this. Or at least late at night for me. People in other parts of the world, it might be early morning. For me, it's late at night. It's 4 a.m. for me at the moment. They probably will be around this time. Well, around the time I started, which was, I want to say it was around midnight for me. So, but I probably won't do them like back to back, one day after the other. I'll probably give it a couple days in between, just so I don't get burnt out or anything. But this is a pretty good start for this ranking period. I do want to see if I can see Iridescent 1 again, like I did last time. We'll see. Oh, perfect. 20k left, we'll spend it all here. And then pretty much our next game that we win, we'll be able to get Dredge at least done with the Blood Web level 50. And then probably Prestige as well. Alright, well. That will be all for this stream. And all for me for tonight. So I hope everyone that came to hang out. Number one, thanks everyone who came to hang out. And I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. We had some rough games, so we got to knock off the rust somehow. We'll get back into the swing of things. And yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out, talking in chat, whatever. I appreciate that, hardly. I'm not interested in the VTuber model or getting more views with certain animations. It's not even something I really have the ability to do right now, as I stream purely through PlayStation. I don't really have a PC to do overlays or anything like that. So unfortunately, I am not in the market for that. Although, see you Thunder. Good hanging out with you. So yeah, it's a good time hanging out with everyone. Hope you'll come back. See me again another time. That'll be all for now. Get tuned. We'll be back with more Dead by Daylight later. Night, everyone.